Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel and another episode of What Craziness Can We Do Today? Well, we're going to be playing with something that I have found is super fun, and that is bubbles. I've seen several videos of people using bubble mixture in their paint and creating some amazing pieces. So since I've never done it before, I had to give it a go. Now you can use dish soap or hand soap in this technique, but I went with the real bubble mixture, the kind we used when we were kids. Do you remember that? So long ago. But it's a really easy mixture to make. You're going to put some paint in a cup, mix it with little bits of water to get it nice and fluid, and then add your bubble mixture. Now I didn't have any ratios to go by, but my mixture was pretty fluid when I got done stirring it all together. You don't want it too thin or your bubbles won't hold well, so it's definitely not too watery. I would say a little thinner than melted ice cream. That's the best comparison that I can come up with. Now you need a big straw. Now I have found that McDonald's has a little bit wider straws than most, so I tend to save those. I've seen people blow the bubbles so that they overflow out of the cup and fall onto the canvas, and that was just way too messy and drippy for me. So I grabbed a big spoon, and what I'm doing is scooping the bubbles out and laying them on the canvas. I will warn you, this process is time-consuming and very tedious, so it'll take you a while to get all of your colors laid out, especially if you want to cover the entire canvas, which I happen to do with this piece. It just all boils down to what kind of look you're wanting in your finished piece. You could do certain areas and leave negative space, which I plan to do the next time I do this technique. You'll have to paint your base in some kind of cool colors, composition, however you want to do it. Or you can just go hog wild and cover the entire canvas like I'm doing here. It is all up to you. The final part of this is to cover your canvas with cellophane. Now, I got a big roll of it from Amazon. It's the type of cellophane that you use for gift baskets, so it has a little more thickness to it than, say, regular saran wrap. You'll cover your canvas completely, and by the next morning, it'll be dry. This process is going to force the air out of the bubbles so that they concentrate on the canvas, and it's how you're going to get all of those little areas of what look like perfect cells. The next day, you can go in and gently peel the wrapping off. But because this is a textured piece, be aware that there will still be some wet spots where the paint has settled. You can either let it dry naturally, or you can take a paper towel and dab those areas just to soak up that extra paint. I think this technique on a textured piece adds so much interest and dimension. I honestly don't think I'd ever do bubbles again unless it was over some kind of texture. But obviously that's an option that you can try. Maybe if you're practicing with your bubbles, just try it on a small canvas and see if you like how it looks without the texture. Okay, so I had this idea of painting a silhouette of a house and a lighthouse on this piece, since these colors are definitely giving me some ocean vibes. But in the end, I wasn't having it. Adorable little starfish and sand dollars on Amazon, and I thought, you know what, those would be really cute on this piece in that dark navy area that I had to do. So I didn't film me brush painting, but I will tell you exactly what I did. I first brush painted with Creative Inspirations Pearlescence. It's kind of a dark pearl. Can you see it there? But it's super pretty when you put it on. So that was the base for all of them. And on the sand dollars, after I painted them, I put on a glaze, which was ColourArte Dragon Tears. And this is called Soaring Comet, and it gives it, you're gonna see if you can see it here, it gives it just a little slight blingy gold. It's kind of like interference gold, but it's already mixed up as a glaze, and let me show it to you. There's that gold. But it's pre-mixed. All you have to do is just grab a paintbrush and use it. It's so, so pretty. So that is what I used as the final glaze on the sand dollars, and they're just beautiful. Now on the starfish, I did the same thing. I painted it with the pearlescent paint, and I went over it with a different glaze. This is Neptunes Gold. And this, I think I put 3 coats of it on there. I let it dry, but this is what it looks like. Uh-oh, let me grab this, wipe it off. It's a red with a gold flash, or gold with a red flash. I can't tell the difference, but it is just stunning. And so glazing this just gave it a nice little kind of, it doesn't look really red anymore. It looks kind of like a burnt sienna, maybe just a light brownish red. But that gold in it just gives it a nice little sparkle. So that is what we're gonna put on. I still have to paint these two. I haven't done that yet, but I don't want to bore you with brush painting. So, but I did want to show you how I did it, and I'm going to do the two little ones just like this one. So there they are. Not bad, huh? I think they'll look really cute on this piece. It'll give us a nice little oceanic nautical theme. It just needed something, so that's what we're going to do. And here it is all done. Guys, I love this piece. I love the texture, the colors. It's just such a warm and calming piece. And I think I made the right call by putting those starfish and sand dollars on there. That line of navy really needed something, and they complement this piece just crazy good, crazy good. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you liked the piece. Guys, in just a couple of weeks, I will be in Dallas for the Fluid Art Experience. I'll be teaching the traveling ring pour using multiple cups of paint, as well as the cloud pour and swipe, where we'll be swiping satin enamel and Amsterdam pearl paints together for a stunning look. We have a fantastic lineup of some of the best names in fluid acrylics, and I know you don't want to miss this event. So if you've been on the fence about attending, jump off of it right now and go sign up. It'll be the best experience you've ever had. We cannot wait to see you.